Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Southwest Flavor. Happy Tuesday to everyone. We have a great lineup for you today, and our first guest is Amanda Wiggins with the Marana Chamber of Commerce. Good morning.
Good morning, Ron. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. I guess it's 2 days in a row here in the Live the Dream studios.
Yes, I'm stretching my skills and talking on the radio podcast more. So
yeah.
excited to be here. Thank you.
But you already have all the skills that you needed. You're used to being up in front of people and talking. And
I love what I get to do.
Job. Yeah,
I love what I get to do and representing our business community and pulling people together that way.
Right.
But everyone always has their comfort zone and gets stretched outside of it. So
that's right.
Yeah,
well, that's how you grow.
Yes,
Yep.
It really is.
Yep. You have to be comfortable with being a little bit uncomfortable.
Yep. Here I am.
And there you are. All right. Have you always been a person that gets up in front of people and talks? Were you like in the debate club or anything like that in high school?
Yeah. So one thing I care a whole lot about is like youth leadership development. And so something that was really important in my life was FFA. And so I started in middle school, raising animals for fair and, doing that process. And then by 8th grade, I was the president of my FFA chapter at my hometown. So I think that was kind of a start for leadership for me and speaking. And that program is incredible. And I'm really happy it's strong in Marana and want to make sure my boys get into those kind of programs because I think it leads to a lot of really great things for people and for young adults as they're growing up.
Right. I mean, that's a perfect community for you to land in.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your history.
Yeah, so I grew up in Florida. Central Florida, moved up to Tallahassee for college with my then boyfriend, now husband. So we went to Florida State University, fell in love with Tallahassee. It was a big piece of our story and a community that I love very deeply today. And we got married there after we graduated, had our first son there, and we were ready for the next step in our lives. And that meant a career move for my husband. And so that's what brought us to this area. And so as a young family, things that were important to us, incredible schools, safe community, a neighborhood that just really conduced, great things and was conducive for families. And so that's what Marana shined for us. And so I actually moved to Marana before I got to serve in this capacity as president and CEO with the Marana Chamber of Commerce. So,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that you were already living in Marana before that. Okay.
Absolutely. So I was a fan and loved this community before I got to serve it through my job now.
And how long have you been with the Marana Chamber?
So I started in June 2021.
Okay. All right. Right in the middle of COVID.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So a little history about us. So longtime president and CEO Ed Stolmaker with the Marana Chamber, 15 years. His career was transitioning out of that role. Audra Winters came in for about 2 years. So she really led the chamber through the hardest times during that.
Yeah.
So June 2021, we were really, getting back in a really strong position, but it was still a very interesting time because that was right. Yeah. So don't want to talk too much about that time because I think we're all kind of over that. But
right. Just trying to get back to normal.
Right. Yeah. It was a pretty interesting time with everything going on. So, but hey, that's kind of what's still going on.
That's
so we've got interesting times here and ahead.
Especially when an organization like yours, are getting people together.
Right.
And you're in a period of time where you're not supposed to be, anywhere near anyone.
Where that's, comes into play. So, and I think that's what I say, community work. And I think that's what I hope when I get to come and talk on this platform that I share with people is I love community work. It is the best kind you can do. It fills my soul. Doesn't fill everybody's, but I think it's the most important, but it's not easy because you have a lot of people, different opinions, different viewpoints, different experiences. And so you just make the best decision that you can for the organization serving the mission. And that's kind of my guiding light. And that's what I'm even trying, continuing to do in every day that we get to serve our community.
Yeah, that is so true. I mean, when you get a group of people together, whether it's 10 or 500 or 800,
Right.
you're not going to have everyone agreeing on everything.
Right. And you and I are similar. I have 3 boys. Even that small group doesn't agree.
Oh, yeah.
I have to tell you, Ron, we just entered into a new little phase for our life, and we got DVDs.
Okay.
For the boys.
Yeah.
So something that's really interesting for myself to realize is that my boys, everything's been like up in the cloud for them,
Sure.
right? Like I want a movie, I want this. It just comes to them,
Right.
whatever medium it is coming, it just exists somewhere in this space. Really tangible things don't exist for them.
That's
so
true. Yeah. They're literally pulling it out of the air.
the pulling out of the air, So I have a 7-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And so I went to a few thrift stores and I was like, I'm going to get them some DVDs. And so they have just loved it.
Oh, cool.
Really.
Yeah.
And so it's funny though, because you think that and it's like they can't agree on a DVD. However, it's a really good exercise for them in brotherhood, compromise, and at the end of the day, they're loving that. So anyway, just a fun little note for you.
So you have a 7, a 3, and a 1?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So there's a little space between the 7 and the 3-year-old.
Yes. But the 3-year-old's about to be 4. So
all right.
So I'm not good at remembering the age difference, but that's what, around 3 or 4 years in age difference.
Our first 2 were 2 years apart, and then our last one was 5 years after. So there's that age gap in there. But just him being around his bigger brothers, he kind of skips some of the little kid stuff.
Yeah.
Because he just always wanted to be with his bigger brothers.
Ron, I think it's so cool, having kids and seeing how they grow up and how their age and their order makes a difference in who they are.
Oh, yeah.
I remember sitting at the Little League field with my oldest son and just seeing these other kids, and they're like, this is our first year at T-ball. I'm like, what? These kids are so good. Like, Elliot's still kind of playing in the dirt, still,
Sure.
And what I would realize is they were often second and third.
That's right.
In the lineup. So they've actually been waiting their whole lives for this moment.
Yeah.
So this is like their time.
Exactly.
So that was really neat to see being a mother. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is. It's just so different. Like you said, they grow up with it. If their older brothers are playing that sport, then they're in there.
They're ready.
They're ready.
My second son, he's got a bat in his hand and he's ready to go as soon as he's starting Little League this year. So
cool.
Really excited to have him do that.
Are you going to put them in any other sports?
So they currently play soccer.
Okay, nice.
And then they'll play baseball. And they both did flag football as well.
Cool.
So we want to get them out there. And I love youth sports and the parents that are volunteering, giving of their time.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of the best thing about community, I think, is youth sports.
Yeah. One of the things that I really loved was my youngest son played flag football, and he practiced at Crossroads Park in Marana.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I'd sit there sometimes on a Thursday night, and there was people rollerblading, jogging, doing like yoga, walking their dogs, soccer practice, softball practice, flag football practice. I mean, that park would just be
sand
full.
volleyball there too.
Yeah, just the park was full of just people doing every activity that you could think of. And they're outside doing stuff. Yeah, they weren't looking at a screen. They weren't, being mad at the TV or whatever. They're
that's life,
out
and
there
that's so real. And that's one thing that I've loved about Marana and this community is the ability from the trails in the neighborhoods to the loop to the parks is to get out and get your family outside. Even if, you maybe don't have little kids, to just get out there and walk with a friend, with a partner, with anyone.
Or your dog.
Or yourself and listen, just listen to your own mind for a second and get out there and be healthy. And I've loved that. The opportunities are limitless here for that kind of thing. So
yeah, definitely.
I agree with you there, Ron.
Yeah. Speaking about the loop, so I just purchased a bike for Janae, for my wife.
Oh, wonderful.
And so she's been getting out there. We're doing little rides, 3 and 4 mile rides, but she's enjoying it. And we're always on the loop, which, it's great because there's no traffic. You don't have to worry about, cars or anything like that. You just have this nice pavement that you get to go pretty much as far as you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Ron, I've loved that from the chamber perspective to see all of these chamber members who have a shared love and passion for biking and being out there doing that, from seeing you guys at Marana mornings to, seeing other, and I feel like it's been such a connector for people probably you would have never met.
Right.
And so I've seen it in our program for Impact Marana. Mm-hmm. Some would say, and I'm pretty sure that they would like meet up after Impact Marana and go for bike rides together.
Do, yeah.
So I just love that. Yeah. I really have enjoyed that. And I've really admired you and your friends and other new friends too that do that.
Most of the people that I ride with, probably at least half the people I ride with, I've met networking.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Jeff was the first one.
Yep.
Jeff, I met at my first Marana mixer.
Okay.
Like 14 years ago or something like that.
Yep.
And then now we're riding partners. And
yeah. And it's so healthy and such a good, for not only physically, but just mentally. I feel like for you guys to connect and do stuff like that. So I really admire that about you guys and really neat that your wife's getting involved in it too. So I'm not in the phase of my life where I can get away right now and,
yes,
and
you have
cycle.
A young family.
I do. And so with 2 working parents and right now I'm focusing on their activities and sports, right? But
you're going to be doing that for a while.
Right. But I admire that about you, and I look forward to that day that I can start thinking about those kind of things for my own self.
Now, you just mentioned Impact Marana.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we'll start accepting applications very soon. So I encourage you to look at our website, maranachamber.com. Mm-hmm. It is a community leadership program. My background in Tallahassee was being a program director for Leadership Tallahassee. And so getting established, really seeing the growth that was happening in Marana, I thought we really need community leaders to understand the complexity of a community, right? Yeah. From healthcare to public safety to community planning, economic development, so forth and so on. All of these sectors, so often we are only able to focus on our lives, our sector, what we do. Yeah. But we know our little bubble. Yeah. And that's what most of us can have the capacity to do. I shared I can't bike yet, like it's no fault, but that's the way that it is. Mm-hmm. But we know that you have to be educated on not in depth, but you have to have a good understanding of these other sectors of your community to be a good business leader, to be a good community neighbor. Mm-hmm. And so we launched 3 years ago, Impact Marana. At the direction of our board of directors, the support really launched that first class and had so much success. Class 2 and Class 3 have just been phenomenal. We are winding down in Class 3 right now, and we'll start accepting and putting out information for Class 4. But what it is it's 7 months, 1 day a month, a cohort of 30 business leaders, community leaders go through a program day, 1 day every month for 7 months. Okay. Every day has a different topic and a different sector of the community that we're exploring. The alumni of the program plan the program for the next group of Impact Marana class members, and it's magic. That's the best way I can describe it to you, is that it is the secret sauce of community, is Impact Marana.
And a lot of times when you don't understand why that portion of the community is doing something, you might have pushback or something on it. But when you can do things like this and you actually understand, like you said, the secret sauce, you're like, oh, that's why. That's why they're doing that. That's why they're making these decisions.
Right. Exactly.
Then it helps you. It helps you to see kind of inside.
Yeah, and I think our neighbors really depend on us to be well informed. Right. Mm-hmm. Not everyone can have the capacity to learn more about the community and dive deep in. However, when you're somebody who does that, when you're volunteering with your child's sports, when you're involved with the chamber, when you're showing up, how many of your neighbors look to you and they say, what do you think about this, Ron?
Yeah.
You'll notice that, and they trust you. And so you want to have the best information to be that connection for your friends and family and your neighbors. And so that's a really good way to do it. Right. I love youth sports. What do they call it? An armchair quarterback or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like that, right?
right.
I don't know it that well, okay? I'm learning. I've got 3 boys and I'm learning. But that's kind of what I hope our community doesn't become, is when you're easily being negative, saying you shouldn't do this without understanding, and without understanding that the people that you're directing your opinions and information to are really doing the absolute best they can, and they love this community too.
Right.
And I think when you lead with that, you understand that these people in these different roles, nobody's doing it for a reason except they love this community. Public service, community work is the hardest but best kind of work, and often it's hard.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I would share, is that Impact Marana is that opportunity for you to move from armchair quarterback to informed athlete and being a part of the process.
There
so
you
I
go.
love that. And our business community is expected to be that, right? If you're going to be a leader in this community, you're going to say, do business with me, trust me.
Right.
Trustworthiness is a big piece of that, and information and being a good steward of information is being trustworthy.
Very well said.
Sorry, Ron, I got on my little soapbox there.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's take a quick sponsor break, and we will be back in just a couple minutes with Southwest Flavor.
Hey everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano.
Hey guys, it's Clint Peak over here.
Hi, I'm Blair Lametti Mathias.
And I'm Summer Smeaton.
Hey, I'm Ron Arenas.
And I'm Will Pena.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Curry.
And I'm Mike Bader.
Hi there, I'm Bruce Ash.
Hi, Ed Wilkinson here.
Hi, this is Bob Elliott.
We are Live the Dream Media. Watch and listen to all of our shows Monday through Friday, only on the Live the Dream Media Network.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday Mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
February weather in the Old Pueblo is beautiful. It's the time of year to go outside and enjoy the great outdoors. Springtime will be coming soon, and so will the Arizona heat. Now's the time to plan for the long, hot summer that we all know is coming. Now, for a limited time, we are offering 5-year, no-interest financing on Rheem air conditioning and heating systems, OAC. Call now, 520-492-0748, or book your appointment online at PictureRocksCooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush, we don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor.
Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittany Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittany Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
All right, we are back with Southwest Flavor. We are speaking with Amanda Wiggins of the Marana Chamber of Commerce. And you have some events coming up.
Yes, so
in the near future.
We are booked and busy at the Marana Chamber. So we have reached this past year just over 800 members, which has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Our Marana Mornings has consistently had over 100 people.
Right.
We just hit our record last month with, and it's just continually. So it's been so great and so exciting.
Right.
We have a team of 6 members on our staff.
Very nice.
And the hardest working, best people, Tammy, Rebecca, Kelsey, Minu, Sally. I'm so honored to work with them every day
They do a great job.
serve our mission and our members. Exactly. Yeah. So some of the events and things we have coming up, I shared Impact Marana will be accepting applications soon. So we'll be announcing Impact Marana Class 4. So I hope that our business leaders will look out for that. Our State of the Town for Marana is on April 2nd.
Okay.
So that's an annual event that we're honored to put on each year for our community. We also have our regularly scheduled events, from our luncheons to Marana Mornings every first Wednesday. It's a great networking event.
It is. I mean, we've been doing Marana Mornings for the last 14 years.
Yeah.
And it has really grown, but it's a connection. It really is. You see new people every month. You see, people that you've been doing business with or friends or riding with or whatever.
Yeah, I love it. And
yeah.
I always have to admit, when I first was interviewing and getting hired for this job, Marana Mornings wasn't like anything I was familiar with in my past chamber. So it is truly special and exceptional in Marana, and it works so well. But when I first heard the concept, everyone gets 30 seconds to speak. It didn't. I couldn't understand how it would work. And the questions were, in my interview, kind of funny because, the joke is if you go over your 30 seconds and, how do you stop someone from going over 30 seconds was kind of one of my fun interview questions of, can you drop the floor or have a hook or, cause some of those things. But I remember thinking, gosh, that event I don't understand it at all. Then I saw it. And there was so it used to be called, what was it? Business networking breakfast or something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. After I had attended it, I was just filled with like this energy and excitement for it. And I was just like, this is Business Networking Breakfast, I think is what it was called.
That sounds
right. One of our team members, I believe it was Tammy and Rebecca, they're both so creative. They were just kind of going, and I thought, I think this needs a new name. It feels too generic for the magic of what this event is.
Okay.
And so Tammy just said out of nowhere, Marana Mornings. And it was like, wow, it is truly a Marana morning. When you have business leaders wake up, I mean, it's a 7:15 event in the morning, right? It is early to get there and start networking, but the energy, the excitement, all of that deserved a remarkable name. So about 3 years ago, we renamed it, and I think it's been wonderful ever since. We can't even remember what it was called before.
Right.
So Marana Mornings is a strong event for us. Our fourth Tuesday mixers are always a great event. That's more your traditional business after hours networking type thing.
Kind of a happy hour networking kind of thing.
At your own speed and pace.
Your own speed, yeah. And It rotates different venues
Correct.
every month.
That's the really fun part
That
of it,
is.
right? Is
That
to go to
is.
different places. So we'll be at Red's Tacos, which Red's Tacos is a business that is in the Tucson Premium Outlets food court. That's not where the event is because he has another location that's more around the university, I believe. So it'll be a unique one this month for
Very
us.
cool.
And then we've got Caps and Cork coming up as well. So we go to
nice.
different venues. I do have a highlight, though. If you haven't been to the Tucson Premium Outlets and that food court in a while, there are 3 local restaurants in there that I would encourage you to go to.
Yeah.
Red's Tacos, Old Pothole, and Duke's Delicious Pizza. So you could get tacos, incredible, wonderful smash burgers and chicken sandwiches and pizza, and I've had all of them. So good. So I would encourage you, if you want more restaurants in Marana and want to, you're looking for that local flavor, Southwest flavor, to go there because these are a unique business because they've started as food trucks and now this is their first brick and mortar. So I think support our local community, support our local restaurants, and that's a good place to do it.
Oh, yeah.
So lots of events, lots of things going on. Thanks for giving me a chance to talk about those, Ron.
Definitely. And we just did the ribbon cutting for the pizza place.
We sure
last week.
did. We sure did. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That family there that's open, that just incredible community members, and Duke, who is the dog, and he's a pretty special dog, was able to make a surprise appearance for the ribbon cutting as well. So check out those pictures. He did. He did. And it's really great when you have such local businesses owned by some incredible community members.
Right, exactly. Well,
which we do in Marana.
We do.
Yes.
Amanda, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks, Ron. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah.
And excited to share more about the Marana Chamber and Marana. I love where I get to live, and I like sharing that. So thanks for that opportunity.
All right, thank you. All right, we're going to take a quick sponsor break. We will be back in just a couple minutes.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano.
Hey, guys, it's Clint Peak over here.
Hi, I'm Blair.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano.
Hey, guys, it's Clint Peak over here.
Hi, I'm Blair Lametti Matthias.
And I'm Summer Smeaton.
Hey, I'm Ron Arenas.
And I'm Will Pena.
Hey, guys, I'm Mike Curry.
And I'm Mike Bader.
Hi there, I'm Bruce Ash.
Hi, Ed Wilkinson here.
Hi, this is Bob Elliott.
We are Live the Dream Media. Watch and listen to all of our shows Monday through Friday, only on the Live the Dream Media Network.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more. We're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
February weather in the Old Pueblo is beautiful. It's the time of year to go outside and enjoy the great outdoors. Springtime will be coming soon, and so will the Arizona heat. Now's the time to plan for the long, hot summer that we all know is coming. Now, for a limited time, we are offering 5-year, no-interest financing on Rheem air conditioning and heating systems, OAC. Call now, 520-492-0748, or book your appointment online at PictureRocksCooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush. We don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor.
Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittany Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittany Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
All right, welcome back. You're watching Southwest Flavor. Our next guest is Leah Swisher from Arizona Construction Trades.
Good morning.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Can you pull your mic up just a little bit?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Better?
Yeah, that way we can hear you. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am the executive director for Arizona Construction Trades. I've been with them for about 6 years.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah.
Best job ever.
It's probably a pretty interesting job.
It is. A lot of
Yeah.
multitasking,
Oh, yeah.
which is great.
Yeah,
Keeps you busy.
it does. Tell us a little bit about it, about
So,
Arizona Construction Trades.
Arizona Construction Trades, we are a trade association. Our mission is to support, promote, and advocate for construction industry here in Southern Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're basically the bridge between your needs as a business, a small business in construction. Anything that you need, such as employees, trainings, anything and everything, we provide it. And if we don't provide it, we'll find somebody who does and connect you to it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's why I love it so much.
Yeah.
Just help.
Just those resources.
Absolutely.
So what kind of trainings do you offer?
So we offer heavy equipment, flagger, OSHA 10, OSHA 30. You name it, we'll provide it. And like I said, so
okay.
it's and at a reduced cost when you're a member.
Yeah.
And that's something that we also do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And some of the resources that you offer, do you advocate like on the state level for?
When there's a need that
Right.
fits our mission. So
okay.
we're not heavily involved in political stance. However, ACT was heavily involved in the Prompt Pay Act to get it passed.
What was that? The Prompt Pay
So
Act?
the Prompt Pay Act is basically suggesting that the subcontractors get paid by the general contractors before the general contractors get paid by the owners. So that because
wow.
the subs works are usually finished way earlier than the actual whole project.
Yes,
So
that is
we
true.
advocated so that the payment came in sooner.
Oh, okay.
So they wouldn't have to wait.
Wow. I didn't realize that was something that was happening.
was.
When was that passed?
Oh my goodness, that was in the 80s. I
Oh,
believe. So
okay.
yeah, we advocated hard for it. Maybe in the 90s. I
Okay.
would have to look it up, but we do have the proclamation hanging on our wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Proud of that.
being a subcontractor, sometimes you get put in a hard spot.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Especially small ones. So we have a
Yeah.
lot of smaller subs. So they are looking to get paid as quickly as possible so they can move on.
Sure. Sure. That the cash flow is very important to them.
Correct.
I mean, cash flow is important to everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah. But as a small business, I mean, you're kind of, you're counting every penny so that you can move forward with the next project.
Absolutely.
Get all of your people paid, get your vendors paid, and move on to the next project and buy your materials for the next project and get that started.
Correct.
Yeah. So getting paid is a huge thing.
It is, for sure.
Yeah. And then on your safety training, you do a lot of certifications.
So OSHA is actually not a certification, but you do receive a card of completion. Arizona doesn't require OSHA certification. However, we have the cards, the trainer to actually do the training. I don't certify them. We facilitate it by an official certified person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had several of our guys take the OSHA 10. I've taken OSHA 30, but it's been a little while. Yeah.
I've taken the 10. I've seen and heard a lot of the questions for the 30, being that I facilitate it, but I've never actually completed the 30.
Yeah. It's usually probably a 4-day course, I think.
It is. It's usually a 5 because you have to do 30 hours unless you want to push it 10-hour days. But it's normally for supervisors and management staff anyways. So.
Yeah, we just had 4 long days, I think is when we
That's
did
what
it.
you did.
Yeah.
That was smart. Get it over with.
Yeah. We actually did 2 days one week, and then we did 2 days another week, kind of spread it out. That way you could still run your business. You know?
We do it that way too sometimes. It just depends. It's really great because our trainer, we're able to present it to whatever works for our members' schedule.
Okay.
So it's really convenient and, created the way our members need it because we know construction's busy.
Yes.
So it's hard to take your employees off your work because, again, it hits your money and cash flow. So
right, it hits your bottom line.
Being able to be flexible makes it a lot easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you can do some early morning classes or some evening classes.
Even weekend.
Even weekend.
If that's the only time, we can do it.
Okay.
And we do have Spanish.
Oh, cool. Okay. I mean, that's definitely needed in this part of the country. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's been great.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get into this?
Oh, my goodness. So I actually came to Tucson in 2010 and was blessed to get hired by Pima County School Superintendent's Office. So I worked there. I worked at Pima County JTED for a small amount and then went back to the county and finished off as the chief financial officer. So my background's accounting. I have a degree in it. However, once I got to the CFO spot, I realized it wasn't fulfilling me and what my passion is, and that is service. I love helping people. So I left and walked into ACT looking for a nonprofit to go to work for, and they were hiring and was like, well, we'll take you on as an office manager. And within 3 months, they were like, no, you'd be really good at running it. So it was great, and I've been here ever since.
Wow.
It's been wonderful. I can honestly say it's very fulfilling to help change lives just by getting them what they need, such as education. We have an apprenticeship program. We had a gentleman that was looking to get into trades, so we put him in there, and he's graduated and successful now.
Oh, wow.
So,
I didn't know that you had an apprenticeship.
We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So it's called ACT's Future Leader Apprenticeship Program. It's actually ran through Pima Community College. And we actually have certifications as well. So if you want to go into plumbing, you can get a certification through the college to do plumbing, and it's a shorter one. Or you can go all the way up to 2 years, 4 years. We'll even pay to get you there.
Wow.
It's a beautiful program. Basically, you have to be employed with one of our members in order for ACT to actually pay for your college. But we will pay as long as you continue to work for our member, and our member continues to be a part of us. So you get a win on 3 levels.
Yeah.
So it's really fulfilling when you get the feedback that, hey, you changed my life. I love it now. And it's like, yes, it's the best.
It is. Yeah.
It really is.
And with a trade, when you learn a trade, you can take that anywhere with you.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
It's
no matter where you're at. I mean, honestly, you could take it anywhere in the world.
You really can.
Yeah. And you have that trade for life.
You do.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah. I grew up on a farm. You're automatically put into trades. You'll do it yourself. You'll learn to do it yourself.
That's right. That's when you're. I didn't grow up on a farm, but I knew people that grew up on farms, and you're constantly fixing things.
You are.
You're like you said, you're doing things yourself. You have to figure it out.
You do.
That's probably the answer that you'd get from your parents or your grandparents.
Absolutely.
Is you figure it out.
You do. And your parents are your first foremans. That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's great though.
But yeah, I remember spending time with my grandfather just at his house, and he'd be tinkering with things, fixing things, and I would ask him to fix things on my bike or whatever, and he would show me the first time, and then after that, he's like, "Well, you need to figure it out. I already showed you one time, so
you get the tough love. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it forces you.
It does.
Use your brain and figure those things out, those problem-solving skills, which, I don't know, maybe in our society now, we don't have as many problem-solving skills because a lot of things are just so instant. You can just Google whatever you want or, call someone to come do it, for that service, which in the service industry, it's good for us that a lot of people don't do their own things, their own repairs, because that makes jobs for us in the service industry. But
it does. I know. I think it definitely creates a deeper work ethic. We didn't have that back then to just Google something to figure it out. So you really had to pay attention to your parent and the way they're teaching you, and then hopes that you got it right.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a different time now.
A different era, yeah.
Yes, for sure.
But yeah, I cherish those, just being able to do that, to pick up something and be able to fix a lot of things myself.
It definitely creates closeness in your family as well.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
I still call my parents instead of Googling it, because when I do and I say, "How do I do this, Dad?" you can literally hear the joy in his heart still. Like, oh, she still needs me, instead of just Googling the answer, even though I can. It's just nice to hear the joy that he's needed.
Yeah, that's true.
They're needed. The value there.
And sometimes when you Google something, you could get 10 completely different answers, and possibly 10 complete wrong answers for what you're looking for.
I think definitely knowing all the aspects of what you're asking is the smartest way to use Google.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have it complete, such as when you Google how to fix your car, if you don't put in all the parameters, the information you're going to receive, you're definitely going to mess up your own car.
Right.
So it's like, make
you can make your problem bigger.
Much bigger and more expensive.
Yes.
Go with the professionals.
Yes, definitely. The professionals have that experience to help you in the right way.
Well, and then also, if you find out you absolutely love it, come to us and we'll get you in there. We'll teach you how to do it the right way.
So tell us a little bit more about that then. If someone was interested in a trade that maybe they don't have any experience or anything, how would they come to you?
So they can literally call or email and say, "I'm looking to get into plumbing." Our program does not have an age cap.
Okay.
We don't have the parameters that you have to fit into. The only requirements is that you are employed with one of our members. So basically what I do is reach out to the members that in this particular conversation, plumbing, and say, "Are you hiring entry level?" And then I will submit the person's resume to them. Once they do the members do the interviews and hire them. Once they're hired, we send a piece of paper to our members saying, are you okay with your employee going to college, and can the college work out the time frame to work around your schedule? And usually they're like, "Well, how much is it going to cost me?" And I'm like, "Nothing. That's the beauty of this." And they're like, "Sure." So they send me the page. I send it back to the college. The college steps in and contacts the member and says, "Are you willing to give them time during the day? Do they need to do it weekends?" The college speaks straight to the members to set up the employee's best opportunity to get the information through the college. And then they're enrolled. And so once they're enrolled, each time they complete, the college sends me the information of payment and we pay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it really works well because you don't have to have experience.
Yeah.
And that way, it's an easier way to get in. I'm trying really. The program was created to break down barriers that other programs have.
Oh, okay.
But there are a lot of resources out in Tucson. So I'm currently working on trying to get us all pulled into one location on our website so that you can go in and click. So right now on our website, we have a resource link, and it lists a whole bunch of resources out in the community that are not ours. We're just trying to advocate, like, hey, you can come here and look and see if you fit into these and get funds.
Yeah.
Just by certain parameters to start your business or move your education forward. So it's really good.
I had no idea.
Yeah. We do quite a few different things.
Okay. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That really is. And you have all these different entities working with each other. I mean, you have the private employer, the contractor. You have you that's facilitating these people coming in. And then you have Pima College, or is there like trade schools too, or is it just Pima College?
We have several nonprofits. Usually I listen to what they're trying to accomplish and then suggest where I believe they would fit well in first, and then send them on their way to see. But if it doesn't work out, come back to me. I will constantly work to better your life.
Yeah.
It's just the way it works.
Very
so
good.
yeah, that's great.
Cool. Well, let's take a quick sponsor break. and we will be back in just a couple minutes with Southwest Flavor.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano.
Hey guys, it's Clint Peak over here.
Hi, I'm Blair Lametti Matthias.
And I'm Summer Smeaton.
Hey, I'm Ron Arenas.
And I'm Will Pena.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Curry.
And I'm Mike Bader.
Hi there, I'm Bruce Ash.
Hi, Ed Wilkinson here.
Hi, this is Bob Elliott.
We are Live the Dream Media. Watch and listen to all of our shows Monday through Friday, only on the Live the Dream Media Network.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
February weather in the Old Pueblo is beautiful. It's the time of year to go outside and enjoy the great outdoors. Springtime will be coming soon, and so will the Arizona heat. Now is the time to plan for the long, hot summer that we all know is coming. Now, for a limited time, we are offering 5-year, no-interest financing on Rheem air conditioning and heating systems, OAC. Call now, 520-492-0748, or book your appointment online at picturerockscooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush, we don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor.
Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittany Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittany Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
All right, we are back. You're watching Southwest Flavor. Check us out every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. We're talking with Leah with Arizona Construction Trades. And you have some other programs for your contractors.
We do. So we actually have a program called easypermitting.org. It's a website. It's a partnership with jurisdictions here in Tucson. So we're partnered with the City of Tucson, Pima County, Sahuarita, and South Tucson.
Ah, okay.
For replacement of HVAC and water heaters. So what that means is with the HVAC, the company has to have a ACCA certification, and then the employees have to have NATE certifications. But for the plumbing, for the water heater replacement, we actually do our own certification. And so they go to the college, take a test, because we want to make sure they know what they're doing to install your water heater.
Sure.
And then once they pass, we give them a certification card for 3 years.
Oh, cool.
So what that does is they are able to pull a permit that's just as valid as the ones through the city, the county, but it's instant.
Yeah, it's quicker and easier.
Yeah, so the training and the certifications basically make them their own inspection.
Okay.
But then the jurisdictions audit 3 of our files each year to make sure that they're in the same exact standing and abiding by what each one wants in the file. But what the beauty of this is, like, we want to educate the homeowners that you need water heater permits. You need replacement HVAC permits. A lot of people don't believe they need that when they're replacing, but you do need that. And I mean, the homeowners that go to Home Depot and get the water heaters, that is fine. But I suggest you contact whatever jurisdiction it is and ask them to get a permit. Because even as a homeowner, you can get your own permit for a water heater.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But they will probably charge you to come out and do the inspection once it's finished, but at
Sure.
least you'll know it's accurate.
Right. And it's installed properly.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you still are saving resources and money, but you're doing it the right way to protect you.
And just to touch on it, all of your contractors that belong to ACT, they're all licensed, bonded, insured contractors.
They are. We have a free referral site called mytucsoncontractor.com that's out there. And the beauty of using that is if you use one of our members and you're not satisfied, you can call me and then I get to call my member and deal with the fact of why isn't this perfect?
Yeah.
No, as close as perfect. Not everybody's perfect. But yes, so all of our members are license bonded.
Yeah.
And we are partnered with the Arizona Register of Contractors as well.
Okay.
So that's something else we do. If you're wanting to get licensed, you can contact us. We'll walk you through the steps.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people have this in their head that it's going to automatically run them between $3,000 to $5,000. That's not the truth. It really just depends on what you're trying to accomplish.
Okay.
So once you come to us, we can actually listen to what you're trying to launch.
Yeah.
And we can give you the right resource. You could get away with as cheap as $750 and be licensed.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yes. It just depends on what your main goal is.
Yeah.
But there are resources out there that don't cost.
Yeah. Many years ago when I was getting my license, I went through that Arizona contractor, like school or whatever it was.
It's still there.
It's still there? Okay.
But it is not required.
Right.
That's almost like a class to get you there.
It was,
if you're not able to go online and do it yourself.
Yeah. And this was almost 25 years ago. So, or I guess it was 25 years ago. So
I've heard a lot of contractors say the class holds you accountable to make sure you actually complete it.
That's true. Yeah. So especially if you're paying money for something.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you put money down on the line, then you're more likely to complete it.
But you don't necessarily need to go to the class. You can actually do it all through the Arizona Register of Contractor.
Yeah. Okay.
You can.
I didn't know that. Of course, it's been a long time since I've
most definitely.
done
A lot of things have changed. A lot of online now.
Yes.
It's a lot easier and accessible. We were talking about instant gratification. There you have it.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell people how they get a hold of you if they're interested in your resources.
Oh, perfect. Our website is going to be actaz.net.
Okay.
And then you can always call us at 520-624-3002.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you. All right, that's another episode of Southwest Flavor. But don't go anywhere. Mike Curry is coming up next. He has Pancho Alea coming up, and they're going to be talking about some really good things. So stick with us here at Live the Dream Media. And for Southwest Flavor, we will see you in just a couple days.